to MFR Shorts. So this is a myofascial release video, and in this video I will be focusing on the lower back area, the lumbar region here. Okay, so I know that sometimes we always tend to have a little bit of a lower back issue, a sense of tightness or tiredness into the space here. If maybe it's from posture, maybe your seated posture isn't ideal, maybe it's due to the chair that you're sitting on or the sofas that you've been on. They're just not ideal for prolonged sitting positions. It could be contributing to the lower back issue as well. Okay, so hopefully you find some release with this video. So for this one, we'll be using the twin balls, the twin release balls. And if you don't have the release balls, you can go ahead and maybe get 2 tennis balls, place them into a sock, and then tie the ends up so that they don't move around. Now, the area that we'll be working on into is specifically the erector spinae muscles in the lumbar region. Okay, so usually lumbar is the lower back space here, so you would kind of have already an idea in terms of where it is, right? If you want a better indication, you can always trace from the navel space, okay, the belly button. Okay, draw an invisible line around towards the back. And this usually is already the lumbar spine. It could be L2 or L3. And usually if they have any lower back issues, it's either from here moving downwards to L4, L5, and maybe slightly towards the sacrum as well. So you can place the twin balls in any of these spots that you feel will be beneficial for your body. Okay. Now, before we begin, we're just going to do a quick check-in for the lower back space here. So I just want you to come into a comfortable seated position and then just sitting here and noticing how that spine feels. Maybe feel if you are already rounding into the lumbar spine, you feel that you're sinking into the space here, right? Simply noticing. You can close the eyes if it's easier this way to draw awareness and focus into the spot. Okay, and then we're also going to just gently lean over to one side, so you can lean all the way over to your left side first. Okay, go as far left as you can go. You can even bring the palm down if you feel that this helps, and then just really sensing and feeling into that into the opposite side. So you're leaning to the left, feeling onto the right side, how that feels here. Okay, coming back up, and then leaning to the other side. Again, you can bring the palm down if you feel that it helps. Okay, maybe you can go a little bit deeper, and then really noticing how it feels on the left side. Okay, coming back upwards and then out. Okay, so now we are really drawing the navel in and then we're leaning forward. So we're trying to not round into the upper back and keep this neutral, and then just feel that you're falling forwards, and then just sensing and feeling into that lower back space here. Keeping the upper back and the mid back as neutral as possible, so it's almost straight. It's just a natural position, but really we want to sense into this space, so we try to keep the rest of the body neutral. Okay, all right, so we're going to be using the twin balls, and if you slowly now come onto your back and all the way down. Okay, you can keep the knees bent, and then you bring the twin balls underneath towards that lumbar area. So you can always be in any part of the lumbar, wherever feels good for you. Okay, so whether it's slightly higher up or maybe slightly lower towards the sacrum, okay, whichever it is. Now see if maybe you need to adjust the feet, and then you can allow the hips, the buttocks to come down towards the direction of the mat space here. Alright, for this one, it's really easy. You can place the palms, in front of the hips here. So there's a hip bone, this bony area here. You can place the palms on top here just as an indication if you're not quite sure. Now we're slowly going to tuck and untuck the pelvis, so we're going to tilt it upwards and then just bring it back down this way. So the palms would be an indication. So as you tuck the pelvis and you tilt it backwards, you see the position of the hands move, and then slowly bring the buttocks back down to the direction of the back. Okay, so slowly Okay, lifting the tailbone off and then slowly bringing it back down. Yeah, so slow movements here a couple of times. And a nice easy breath as well. So there's no need to rush, especially if you already are sensitive to the space here. Yeah, going at it in a nice easy movement, nice easy motion here. Good. Okay, so after a couple of times you've done that, you can slowly release the twin balls from underneath you, and you can stay for a little while on the back, just to sense the release first, and then slowly start to make your way upwards, okay, into the seated position. So ideally you would have been doing that movement of the tucking and untucking the pelvis for at least 15 to 20 breaths, all right, or about 2 minutes. And sometimes we feel that it's more than just one area. So if you feel that you've been maybe doing the top of the lumbar area, okay, you can always move it slightly down, slightly down, slightly down if you feel that you need to. Yeah, maybe release the entire lumbar section before you come up, and then you do that check into that lower back space again one more time. Okay, so from here, just slowly we're going to lean towards one side and then see how that feels. You can bring the palm down, noticing on the opposite side, and then bring it down, seeing how that feels on this side. Slowly coming upright, and then slowly from here just staying seated in a neutral spine, closing the eyes, maybe feeling a sense of ease into that lumbar area. Maybe it feels easier to sit tall and sit upright here. Okay, and then now trying to keep the upper back and the middle back area really nice and neutral, almost straight line, as now you lean forwards, okay? And then you feel if maybe there's a little bit more stretch that you can feel, a little bit more movement into that lower back area, this space. Okay, so I hope that has helped you. Thank you for your time, and I hope to catch you in the next one as well. Okay, bye.